everyone, here is Haniye Kian. Today I'd like to talk about the use of vocal fry as a technique to expand your vocal range. Many singers associate vocal fry only with certain styles or textures, but in reality it is a foundational technique that can deeply support your range, tone and vocal control. When it used correctly, it helps release unnecessary tension, brings awareness to vocal cord closure, and allows for healthier access to both lower and higher registers. As someone who started out as a rock and metal singer, I spent years exploring the extremes of vocal expressions. And now, as I train in orchestral conducting, I can say with certainty understanding techniques like vocal fry is essential for every genre. In metal singing, we are required to have an even greater awareness of our vocal apparatus, body, and mental state. There is no room for guessing or pushing. We must be precise, intentional, and technically prepared. That's why I believe vocal fry isn't just an stylistic tool. It is a technical necessity and a gateway to vocal freedom in any genres. You might already be familiar with the concept of vocal fry, but let me clarify something important. In my experience, most vocal coaches who have performed rock music themselves actually do not understand the true mechanics of this technique. Unfortunately, it's often taught incorrectly, leading to certain confusion and long-term vocal issues. Vocal fry is not just a growl or a stylistic effect, it's a coordination, a delicate one, and without proper training, even experienced singers can misuse it. In the very first step, I wanted to show you the ways that some of the vocal coaches who do not know rock and metal, they explain vocal fry for you like this. It is the incorrect one, which is it is not correct because it is not expandable and you are not able to move it through your different kind of registers or your resonances. I want to show you how you can touch your perfect vocal fry and you can achieve it in different frequencies. For instance, I just perform one note out of nowhere. It should be better in my head voice, so I can try it like ooh. Please, for your convenience and to find it as easy as possible and sooner than enough, do not perform your low registers like ooh. It is better to perform it in your head voice like it is somehow 70% of clean vocals and 30% fry, and do not make a strong voice. Ooh. Because for a beginner who want to find the vocal fry, it is so easy. And just remember, this is a fact. You cannot correct a loud voice. You should find your little voice, and the smallest one will help you and move you through the great way that you can find your best technique, and it helps to improve and build the fundamental of your vocal abilities. So try once more in your head voice. Use 30% just the vocal fry. Ooh. Look at my jaw. Ooh. I let my jaw and my oral cavity like the bowl of an instrument that can resonate the sound, which is as bigger you can have the better resonance. As it is bigger, you have better resonance and you can feel it better. Like when you say, like when you try to do humming technique, like you can feel it under your lips. Try to go even higher. Wow, 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 wow. Just this is the most important thing I have to say, which is as you go higher, do not all the voices you're playing should be the same, in the same level. Do not sing in forte, which is so powerful. I'm just comparing the frequencies, the low frequencies and the higher one. Listen to me. I will not perform it like this. This is incorrect. Like everything are on the same plate. Awesome, you are ready to move through the other side of the vocal fry technique, which is like siren. We have to move. Ah, ah, maybe it will have some flips or clicks. It doesn't. It is not important because uh, most of the time it happens. Like me as a professional singer, sometimes I lose my fry screen because sometimes when I wanted to sing classical music or traditional music are different kind of genres which I do not need fry because there's nothing, no distortion inside it. So I need to use different kind of techniques, which is absolutely needed to prevent that kind of technique. Sometimes for using precisely vocal fry, I will lose it. I have to warm it up to make it, so do not afraid if you lose it for some couple of times. Now try once more the siren and then vocal fry. Ah, ah. It is. Whoa. You know, I want to tell you a fact. You have tried vomiting many times. If you can try it like this, which we use it like block in metal singing. We now want to use it in a clean one. Just think about how your soft palate and your Adam's apple and the muscles are connecting to each other when you are vomiting. It is it is better to compare a clean tone and with a distortion one, which is fry. I use this kind of technique in case you know, something that is like a muscle memory, which I remind my vocal cord that you can be changeable into clean ones and fry. So why I use oo sound, why I use oo vowel, cause it is easier. And just feel your throat and your jaw and your soft palate, your tongue. Remember, it is not. It is incorrect. It is. I hope you've enjoyed your session. The first steps of learning how to use the vocal fry. Please share your comments and your ideas or any suggestion that comes to your mind. Please subscribe and share it with your friends. I hope to see you next time.